What's up my people, you're in the place for Triple D Conversation. My name is Tristan Deves, and last winter I went away for a hot minute, yet you've all shown tremendous support towards the channel and to the daddy, the DDY of all archetypes. I cannot thank you all enough, and for those of you that are chilling over in the DDD strategy group on Facebook who are consistently thinking of ways to improve the deck, you are the true number ones. Now, after doing a quick poll on Facebook, you guys decided that you wanted a deck profile today, and I'm completely A-OK with that. The only downside is I don't have my cards, so today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently, but I hope you don't mind. This is a first turn deck profile that has high potential siding for going second. I'm unsure on what to call it at the moment, so I'll leave that to you guys in the comments, but the sheer consistency to lock down, swarm, and overwhelm your opponent is borderline humiliating, and it just makes them want to quit. My first idea for this profile came from Dai's focus on wave hiking Caesar, Siegfried, and Witch boards. That profile has some serious potential, but its trade-off was an extremely lowered power output, and your board could quickly be baited out by monster effects that will go straight into a new link monster and continue the play from there. Plus, wave hiking Caesar in that profile had to be used for negating extra deck monster summons, which is not, in my opinion, what he should be used for. Recently, we've also seen the rise of cards like Calamities and Zeus, some absolute powerhouses, one of which is now banned, and the issue most people have with these cards is that they stop you from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Outright. But if that's a way to win, why don't we abuse that as well? Our deck is one of the only archetypes with a built-in solemn warning that also increases our monster's attack, and how people have evaded the idea of abusing wave hiking Caesar is beyond me. Combine this with a spicy tech package, and we don't even need a search engine for higher power cards. You can get rid of one for one, let the alerts collect dust, and throw those desires in the bin. Now to the profile itself. Put Savant Kepler at 3, there's no explanation needed for this one. Follow it with your Savant Copernicus, max those beauties out, they'll improve your end boards or get you out of a sticky situation. Then let's hit it off with Swell Slimes. This guy isn't just your Genghis maker, he'll smack a body on your boards and extend your plays as well. Drop some 2-ofs like your Necro Slime, your Performer, and Orthros into the pile. These ratios are 100% required. Then finish off the double Ds with a 1 of Lamia for that back row to body switch. The triple D main deck monsters, we want to see a triple Ragnarok lineup and a single Rage Blade. Your back row, we're going to want 3 Dark Contracts with the Gates, a single Swamp King, a double Contract Change, and a Dark Contract with the Witch. Now for the tech package that surprisingly really supports the profile and thins your deck down substantially, we're playing 3 Artifact Lanciers, 3 Artifact Scythes, a double Artifact Ignition, a triple Artifact Sanctum, and a double Trap Trick. This package allows us to combat almost all extra deck based profiles. With Scythe Summon, means that we can finally focus on using wave hiking Caesar to prevent deck summons as opposed to saving them for the extra deck boss monsters. Secondly, and probably the most interesting part after hearing the artifact text, is that we play no artifact support in our extra deck. What's great about this is that our extra deck has more space for pure DDD plays. Let's start off with our fusions. We have 3 small Genghis, 1 High King Genghis, and 1 Caesar Ragnarok. The Xyz, we're actually going to side in a Tornado Dragon, 1 Little Caesar, 1 Tell, 2 High King Caesars, and 1 Kali Yuga. The Synchros, we only need 1, we only have 1, and that's Curse King Siegfried. He holds the line down all on his own. And to finish it off with our Link monsters, we're going to have those 3 Abyss King Gilgameshes. The side deck is really what makes this deck shine. If you play against a deck that doesn't rely on this extra deck, you can switch out the artifact package for a very versatile lineup of hand traps. You've seen it done in Sky Striker, and now we can continuously do it with DDDs. The side deck runs 3 Ash, 3 Bell, 2 Phantasme, 3 Infinite Impermanence, a 3rd Wave King Caesar, which is super useful, 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Dark Contract with Errors, and 1 Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness. Now, the versatility of this profile is absolutely mad and should not be taken lightly. I genuinely have enjoyed playtesting this deck more than any other Triple D variation I've come across. I'm still at a loss for the name, so if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below, and let's see what we can come up with. As a community, I will be showing off some test downs very, very soon, and I hope to get a few matchups in too. And on that note, I hope you've all had a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.